Do people get on your nerves? Do you get riled up when someone doesn't help you to get your needs met, giving you a difficult time, making it hard for you to get what you want? And when that happens, do you have a hard time regulating your emotions? And do you tend to just pop off or have an emotional response? It honestly feels like you just can't get away from these kind of people. Like, are they out to get you or what? Have you ever felt like the moment someone in authority says something wrong, your whole body just reacts like it's wartime? Like you have to defend yourself immediately, no matter the cost. My name is Tiara Click, CEO and founder of When the Mind Clicks, and this video isn't for everyday frustration. It's for those of us who have been through things, who have had their power taken, their choices questioned, their survival depend on whether you fight, flight, or freeze. I'm talking to the people who snap, not because they're bad, but because they've been hurt deeply. And because of that, hypervigilance is through the roof, and you must stand up for yourself at any cost, at any moment, and you are ready to go. I'm making this video because I've worked with an individual who struggled with these sort of responses. They struggled to keep housing. They've struggled to hold on to long-lasting opportunities and have even been removed from public places, not because they didn't have a point or that they weren't right, but because their reactions were too big for the room. In our session, I told my client this: the person you're dealing with is not inherently your enemy. They are not that initial person who tried to sabotage, violate, disrespect, or harm you. They are merely a stepping stone, a brief experience in between you and getting your needs met. They're not your parent. They're not your past. They are not your trauma. They are a stepping stone, a moment in between you and getting your needs met, or having peace, or finding a solution. Remember, you're not fighting that person, that clerk that was a little rude at checkout, that bank teller who had a bit of an attitude. You're not fighting that person. You're fighting your history. But the battlefield doesn't exist here. When you're in these spaces, you have a goal. And I just really want to encourage people not to self-sabotage to the point that you can't reach your goal because you ran into a person who has posed themselves as an obstacle. If I go to the bank and I need $300 out today, and the bank teller, the only one working today, has a little bit of an attitude, I'm not going to storm out and slam the door, or cuss them out and get kicked out of the bank. That's self-sabotaging, and guess what? My goals don't get met. I don't leave with my $300, and I may not be welcome back here. I'm not saying my feelings aren't valid. This person actually probably should have corrected their attitude before clocking in. But I have a goal in mind, and I'm only going to interact with this person for about 10 to maybe 30 minutes, depending on what you came for. I will not let them take me off course of my goal. And if I really want to do something about it, I can make a formal complaint or communicate effectively how I expect to be treated and communicated with. The goal is emotional freedom, not domination. Let's say I walk into the gas station and I've had a long week, and the clerk has a tone that just rubs me the wrong way. I feel that surge of anger, like they're holding me hostage. Like they said, you know what, I'm going to mess with Tiara today. But then I pause and I remind myself, I came here to get gas, okay? I'm not here to teach this person a lesson. They are a moment, not a mountain. My goal is what I came for. This is how you shift from reaction to strategy. Again, this video has nothing to do with invalidating you. A lot of times in these situations, you might feel a little justified. You might even have a point, okay? But the way we show up really can sabotage our end results. So strategize and choose wisely about how you approach this situation. Don't be emotionally charged. Stay mission focused, okay? This isn't about denying your feelings. Again, that anger might be valid, but that response, that's where the work needs to be done. This client I worked with had been gaslit, controlled, and silenced for years. So now when they feel disrespected, their body just screams it's time to fight. But that fight was costing them everything. That response was sabotaging their life. Hypervigilance is a trauma response, okay? I want you to remember that you are powerful. You have the right to be heard. But the most powerful thing you can do isn't yelling or showing them 10 ways why you are not to be messed with. The power is in staying the course, getting your needs met, reaching your goal. Because when you stay calm, when you stay cool, when you stay collected, you stay clear and you stay focused. You keep your power. Next time you feel that reaction building, okay, ask yourself this: what did I come here for? Remind yourself that this person is not permanent. They are just a step in my process. And my process, this process, deserves peace. They are not my past. They are not my pain. They don't even know me. Most of the time, this is the first time you've ever seen or met them. And a lot of times, if people are acting like that, they don't have your name on it. They didn't say, today when Tiara walks in, I'm going to be that way toward her. They were probably like that to 10 people before you even got there. That's their baggage. They are not your pain. They are a moment, not a mountain. Don't give them that much power. The power is yours. So if this resonated with you, I invite you to journal the last time your reaction felt bigger than the situation. The way you responded was disproportionate to the event that was occurring. What were you really protecting? And if you're on a healing journey, know that you're not alone. Let's keep doing this work together. And remember, when the mind clicks, so does everything else.